Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm very excited to announce that we are going to be reviewing the Wolverine. This one is an underrated gem all the way back from 2014. As we're going to get into, has an extensive list of accessories and does have a very good likeness to Hugh Jackman. So without further ado, let's just jump in. And I want to start off with the packaging and box design. Again, I think this was a great version of Hot Toys and how they used to decorate and show off some of their boxes. This really did feel like quite a pristine and sought after box as well. You can just see the front and on the back as well, because I didn't normally like the character art again like this. So if that was on the front of the box, I probably wouldn't be as excited. I think they did a fantastic job. Makes them look quite dark and quite menacing on the front there. It's a nice bit of artwork, great to have on display. If you've watched any of my other reviews, you'll know I'm not mega keen on the box design on a lot of things, so it's a very high praise from me. But look, let's just jump in and see what's inside. You'll see there's a multiple array of different trays, layered upon layered upon layered. So it's well protected. It's got a nice sheet there to basically introduce you to the box. There's a lot to get through here. I mean, look at how much plastic there is, so many layers. I do want to talk about the face sculpt itself. Again, it's got a very good likeness to Hugh Jackman. It's a shame you can't really have too many rooted hair figures with Hot Toys. But again, very hard to do, especially with his look of like gelled hair. But yeah, he's got the aggressive, pouty kind of face. Really does look like classic Wolverine. And I think it's excellent detail, especially for the time that it came out. The only issues I will say is that the glue that they used to use back then in 2014 doesn't hold very well. So when it comes to the hand with the claws, whether it's the bone claws or the adamantium claws, they are known to fall out. One of mine has, but it's quite easy to glue back in. I'd say the arms are a bit of a con, because you can see where the joints are, and it does take away from the likeness a little bit. I'd say that's the only thing, but that can be covered up if you want to wear the suit. So again, not the worst thing in the world. So that does bring us to the accessories. You get multiple different layers of clothing, which again, I can't really say if it's 2 to 3, because you can either put like the jacket on, the suit on, have his regular vest on. The suits, you just get the funeral suit and the final battle look. You can even change the trousers.
This is dehumanizing.
Anyway, moving on. You get a samurai sword, multiple different hands. So you get some with the bone claws or with the adamantium claws. If you're going to do some poses, the adamantium claws are my go-to. Yeah, I think the katana detail on the sword, I think that's fantastic. It's a lovely samurai sword. The metal feels pretty good. I'd say it's on par with the MMS220 Toys kind of swords as well, because that is where they excel. But this one, honestly, it feels kind of heavy. So yeah, it's a nice thing to actually have, to actually come with the accessories. And then of course you just get the standard dynamic figure stand. No complaints there. It's neat, it's tidy, and it doesn't take up too much room. So that brings us to articulation. Is it good? With this figure, I don't know if it was just mine, but I did struggle to move the arms. It was very stiff. It felt like I was trying to wrestle with it just to click it into place without breaking it. Could be a problem with my one. I don't know. So you'd have to have a look at another review for that. But for me, it was a very stiff figure. But it does pose very well, and it does stand very well on its own as well. So articulation itself, not a problem, but it is kind of stiff for no reason, because it doesn't have multiple layers. It's just the arms feel very tough. So you wouldn't really have to worry about them holding too much that's heavy. That would wear down the joints. They feel very secure. So that does bring us to our comparison of size, which I wanted to get a couple figures in for this. Some of my favourites. We have Wolverine and Magneto. Again, the Ian McKellen likeness I do love about this figure, but that's a review for another time. Size-wise, yeah, they do come up basically the same size as they do in the films, so it blends in very nicely. And just to get one final one in there, we do Wolverine and Deadpool. And yes, if you're looking for a more budget Wolverine and not the one from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, I'd say this is probably the best one you can get on the market. You get great accessories. But let's just go into the pros and cons. I'd say pros, head sculpt, accessories, box design, the articulation, pretty good. But it's also a con, but we'll get into that. And it's Wolverine. What else can I say? It's fantastic. I love this figure. Yeah, all of the accessories are fantastic. But the cons, I am going to struggle. I'd say the arms. The arms are a bit of a con. Because you can see where the joints are. And it does take away from the likeness a little bit. I'd say that's the only thing. But that can be covered up if you want to wear the suit. So again, not the worst thing in the world. And my one was a bit stiff when moving the arms. That the articulation and getting it there is great once it's there, but very stiff. If I had to give this figure a rating out of 10, what would I give it? I think for its time of release and how it holds up today, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, there's definitely other bits they could add, but for the price range you're looking at now, second hand, I'd say anywhere between 160 to 180. It's not mega breaking the bank, but it's still a purchase that you should be conscious of. Not a bad choice. If you did want to get it, this one is for sale on eBay as of right now. And if there's anything else you'd like to know about it, feel free to send me a message over on the eBay or on YouTube. But anyways, guys, if you like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Share with a friend and leave a comment down below what you think of Wolverine. If you got one yourself, please feel free to share if I've missed anything. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for a future video, please also drop them below. But anyways, we'll see you in the next one.